Well, howdy folks, how y'all is? On today's episode, we're gonna be going to Dallas. I do R&D work for other companies, restaurants and stuff that are doing, research and development. That's what R&D work is. New menu items, coming up with ideas for them, and then going out and teaching their staff, costing all this stuff out for them, and then teaching their staff how to produce it, what it's supposed to look like, what it costs to make, what to order, all that kind of good stuff. So in this video, I go down to Dallas and show people. I didn't get a chance to film much because I was training like 30 people, servers and back of the house, front of the house people. Me and another chef training all these people. So it's hard for me to film in a situation like that because I've got so much going on. I'm sure you understand that, but I got a few clips for you. And then I hit some crazy traffic. And at the end of this video, we're going to talk all about the industry in a whole. So stay tuned. Thanks for joining me, and here we go. I want you to look at this shit, man. I'm trying to get to this next toll road up here at Sam Rayburn Tollway. It's 4 miles and 59 minutes, man. What the hell, man? That's why I can't do this work down in Dallas, man. This shit drives me fucking insane. Look at this shit. Well, you can see some of my dirty ass windshield, but what the fuck, man? 4 miles, 59 minutes? I already been on here for 59 minutes, and I only went like 4 miles. All right, folks, I was doing that menu rollout downtown, left downtown at 4:04. It is now 16 here. And I have made it 27 miles. What the hell? All right, guys, so yeah, I got up a crack of morning, like 4 a.m., get downtown Dallas, get everything ready. I was doing a presentation. I told y'all before I do R&D work for other companies, doing menu rollouts, new recipes, stuff like that. It's a fun job. I love doing that kind of stuff, teaching people. Had quite a crowd there today. I had about 30 employees there. I was training today, but man, driving to Dallas just completely sucks now because I live so damn far away from town. I'm still a good hour away from home, and I've already been driving for basically 2.5 hours, That shit drives me insane. Anyway, yeah, it went good. I don't have time to film when I'm doing this kind of thing. I'm training and teaching people. I'm very busy, so showed you a couple little clips from there, a bunch of new appetizers they want to roll out, stuff like that. Maybe next time I got a little more time, I can show you a little more of that. It's a lot of fun. Some of them are more laid back, where you got just a couple people you're training, and you're doing more center of the plate stuff. This is all little tiny appetizers, hand built. A lot of people to train, so it's just not much time to get into filming that kind of stuff. Going to jail, fool. Then I get home to this, a llama peeking in my windows. What the hell? No problem, llama. So now I want to talk a little bit to you about the state of the catering industry and, the grocery industry in general. With the inflation, people like me, catering, grocery stores, restaurants, they work on very small margins. So you got to do a lot of volume to make any money, of course, every quarter I get a really big event that's, you're still going to get your people that made a lot of money in Bitcoin and, the tech industry and stuff like that have so much money that they're still going to do big parties. And you get 1 or 2 of those a quarter, so that's good, but they don't keep you going, you know what I mean? You need those to boost you back up, but that's not the kind of stuff you really bank on, Most of your business is going to be these smaller contracts, weddings or whatever. You're doing 150 people for a wedding, or some kind of social gathering like that. And those are typically in that $20 to $30 a person range. It's good. You need to do a lot of them, like I said, because the food cost is pinching us so tight right now. You got to do a lot of volume to make any money. And I won't go to the, I've seen other caterers go to where they're just using garbage stuff, crap food and all, sending it. I won't do that. And I'll tell people, I'm like, look, I'm not going to be the cheapest, but I'm going to be the best. You're going to like what you're having. So I went to this venue last week, and one of the servers there, he does service for that venue. So when I go there, he's always there, and he takes care. He's like the main guy, the captain. Anyway, I go to the venue, and he said, man, the people were complaining so much last night about the food. And I was like, I wasn't here last night. I was there like 2 days before. And he goes, no, that's what I'm saying. They brought in, I think he said Torchy's Taco or something. He said the meat was so tough and dry, nobody could eat it. And the fajita party you did the night or two before was just, they were going nuts about it, talking about how good it was. And I said, well, that's kind of the way it goes. And I think what it was, the difference was like $1, $1.50 a person for, like, I think it was 80 people or something like that. That's what they had. So for, 80, 100 bucks, whatever, they got garbage food, and they could have had really good food. And that's the kind of cutthroat industry we're in right now, with people going to try to save that buck regardless of what the quality is, which really hurts me because I can't serve crap, man. I'm just not my thing. I will not stoop down to that level buying like frozen meatballs and shit. I hand make everything, and that's the way it's going to be. And I tell people that, like, I may not be able to help you. So what's your budget? And they come in like 10 or 12 bucks. I'm like, well, this is what I can do for 10 or 12 bucks. It's going to be great, but it is what it is. So, like the party I did for 150 people last week with the penne pasta and all, that's what their budget was, 12 bucks. And I said, it's going to be the best damn baked ziti you ever had in your life. And it was freaking delicious. Just like I was making lasagna and all. A little easier because I don't have to layer everything, but it's same components, really tasty. Did a really nice Caesar salad and garlic knots, and that's what you get for 12 bucks right now. And that's just the bottom line. Like, used to 12 bucks to get you like a whole little Italian meal, but it just don't. I can't afford to do that. I would make seriously like $1 a person. Well, I can't stay in business and making $150 a day. You see the math. So people gotta understand that, and they'll take, some people don't care about the food. It's just they gotta have it, and they're gonna get whatever's cheap anyway, and that's fine. That's not my kind of business. So you do type thing. But yeah, the last week I lost a couple of deals over $1 or $2, but that's the difference in me making money and not making money. And I just tell them, like, sorry, I can't help you. And they're like, well, I can go to Panera and get this for $15 a person. And I was like, well, mine's 16, and you're getting a hell of a lot better because the chef is the one actually making your food, not some 25-year-old dude smoking weed all day working at Panera, that don't really care about the quality. He just got to do it, and he's gonna put it out there as fast as he can and drop it off. That's it. I'm gonna be there for service. I'll do a lot more. So if it's worth 60 bucks or whatever to not have any service and have shittier food, then that's up to you. And I stand strong on that. I don't budge. It's like, well, are you sure you can't? Yeah, I'm sure. I cannot do it for that. So you're gonna have to either come up $1 or whatever, or I can't help you. And I'll turn down business like that. So I lost 3 parties last week because of that. My barbecue is delicious. They went with another barbecue. Mine was $21.99. The other place was $20.99, $1 again. I've been to that barbecue place. It ain't that good. Mine's 10 times better. I'm serious. I make damn good barbecue, but I'm like, fine. I was like, no, I can't buy brisket. You have things like brisket and all you got to buy, and it's 3 or 4. It's like right now brisket's $4 something a pound, and I use the higher end stuff, so it's $5 a pound, okay? Because I like quality. I'm gonna use certified Angus beef. It's gonna be damn delicious. It's gonna be the best quality brisket, that you can get at that price range. You can go on up and get some badass shit, for $20 a pound, but people ain't gonna pay for that. So anyway, you get what you pay for. I'm gonna trim them briskets. I'm gonna leave them burn ends, and it's gonna be all the shit that you like. And like all, all trimmed up and no fat. I like that little fat crust on there. It's delicious. But anyway, that's not the point. People are cheaping out over $1 or $2 now, and for a party of 100 people, $100 is the difference between getting a really good meal and getting a really shitty meal, and that's the way it goes, and I'm okay with that. You know, as time goes on, they'll be like, damn, this food sucked. Next time we do a party, we're gonna get the chef to do it, and that's fine. You know, that's fine. So anyway, our bread and butter is those kind of parties, though. You know, that $20 to $30 range. And I do a lot of school contracts and stuff, like when they have like the, you know, the softball team, baseball team, football team, whatever, banquets and all. You know, those pay around the $20 range. It's school budgets, and I have menus set that will still match those. The problem is, almost every 3 or 4 months now, because the cost is going up so high, I've got to bump it up 50 cents, 75 cents, $1 just to keep up with the inflation. And then they come to me and they're like, I had this last year and it was $16. Why is it $19 this year? Well, because this shit costs twice as much. You're actually getting a bargain. It should cost you $24, but I'm still making you a deal. You know, people don't get that. I know they go to the grocery store and see this kind of shit, so it ain't like it's anything they haven't seen before. You know, they go grocery shopping. They know how much shit costs. They just want to try to get over on you, and it's like, you know, it's my living, dude. You ain't getting over on me. If I'm gonna go broke, I'm gonna go broke fishing out there, not making you food for free. You know what I mean? That's the bottom line. Some ice cold tea, unsweet tea. Needed that in my life today. It's pretty hot today. Anyway, got some big stuff coming up, and on this note, I know there's a lot of grocery stores are going having financial issues big time, because the margins in a grocery store are like 1-2%. They're really tiny compared to like me. I work on like 7 to 12% range, you know, for the whole year. Grocery stores are working on 1%, 1.5%. I mean, so things go wrong for them. It don't take much to, you know, drive them to the ground. So for the future, you're going to see more grocery stores going out of business, more mom and pop places going out. I mean, even the chains are struggling right now. You know, I see the market every day. You might go to the store once a week or every 2 weeks or whatever, buy your groceries, and you see something go up. Oh man, last week that was $5.76. This week it's $7.34. Damn. Well, imagine that on a large scale. That product went up $2 or whatever. I'm dealing with that shit on a large scale, so it really affects me. You know, it's like, fuck. You get to the point where you're like, I don't know if this business is even viable anymore. I mean, who's going to be in business a year from now if this continues? I don't know. I don't know. And I'm really good at doing this business, but it's if I fail, you better, because I got it down. You better look out, because I mean, a lot of stuff's going to fail. And I went through this in 08, and I got out of the business in 08, 09, 10, got back in 11, I started picking back up. I got out of the business for 3 years. I started buying storage lockers and stuff like that, and just buying and selling shit. Just kind of maintaining. I mean, I'm getting older now, so I can't afford to keep just maintaining, doing stuff like that. I need to make a mark, and you know, because I'm getting older, and if you're gonna have any sort of retirement or whatever, you gotta kind of, you know, make it now when you're still young enough to make it. It just happens to be this really tough recession time that's really affected my business. I mean, I shouldn't even be in business right now. You think about it. I went through complete shutdown, and then opening back up. Labor was absolutely astronomical. Nobody wanted to work because they were all sitting at home getting a check. Food costs doubled, then tripled, then quadrupled. So a lot of things cost 4 times what they did before the pandemic. I mean, it's a miracle that I've even been able to stay afloat. But it's tightening up, and I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I'm seriously thinking about this summer diversifying and getting into something else for a while, just because the market's getting so tough and so hard. We'll see. We'll see. Figure out something that, you know, can bring in some more money, because this, I mean, I can see the writing on the wall. You know, you can see the writing on the wall. In the last week or two, I started noticing how many of these parties are kind of falling off, or they're canceling parties altogether because they can't come up with the funds for them. I mean, That's the tip of the iceberg, and I know the iceberg is huge. So, you know, 6 months, a year from now, I really don't know what the market's going to be like, but it's not looking favorable. Hopefully things turn around, you know, and change, but nothing that our leadership's doing, you know, in Washington is helping anything. So it's when you got poor leadership and all, and you're trying to survive, it makes it really, really difficult. And I'm sure a lot of you folks out there are self-employed or whatever, and you understand the whole situation. They made it pretty difficult on everybody, especially in my industry. It's been extremely difficult. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm rambling on now, but yeah, I'm starting to think about other options of what to do to make some income besides, you know, just doing catering and stuff. I may open a restaurant. If you can find that really good wheelhouse, you know, if you find that perfect little spot where your pricing is just right, your food's just right, and it's what the people around you want to eat, you can still make some damn good money that way, especially if you got a bar and all. So that might be the next step. I don't know. I'm meeting with some people. What is it, I think it's next Tuesday, something like that, about opening up a place. So we'll see. We'll see, you know. Who knows? Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the clips from the very start of this video when I was doing the R&D work. And I'll do the R&D work for companies that need assistance, like rolling out new menus or ideas for new menus. So I spent a couple of days, you know, planning all their menu stuff out, going with what they had. Offering, did about, I think, 18 appetizers for them. Brand new menus. They had all their servers and everybody come and see everything, so they know what it's supposed to look like, taste like, all that kind of stuff. So that was a lot of fun to do. It's really hard to film at that kind of situation because I had like 30 or 40 people there I'm training, you know, so it makes it a little difficult. There's me and another chef are training all these people, so you know, you got just a couple people training and a whole lot of people. I don't have time to sit there and, all right, let's see what this looks like. Here's what's going in here. You understand. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and we will see you guys down the road. And maybe I'll just pick up more of that kind of stuff. I like doing that kind of stuff, teaching people, and it pays good, you know. Maybe that's the direction I go. I have been thinking about traveling and doing that more, so that might be the direction we go. Who knows? We'll see. Stay tuned to find out. All right. Peace out, everybody.